Hey guys, it's me, Halloween Dan. Just doing another quick video, another reaction video. This time about something a little bit different, but definitely quite close to my heart. Today, I'm not going to be reacting to new props or anything like that. I thought what I'd do instead was a bit of a reaction to actual Halloween haunts. A particular one in mind, I'll get to that in a minute. I haven't always been a haunter. Some would say I'm still not now. For a long time, Halloween was something very private for me. It was something I did in my spare time for my friends and family. It was all about private, showing them my stuff, my collection of stuff. And apart from on Halloween itself, when I might put a few props out for the world to see, the big part of Halloween for me was having a party which people could come to, showing everything off on that night, usually on Halloween itself. And that was what it was about for me. That was the joy I got out of it. And then probably about 4 years ago or so, when we moved to this house, I started to think differently. And I started to see that there could be enjoyment out of letting the world see my stuff as well. And probably only over the last couple of years, I've done what I would consider a haunt, where I put things out on show, I let people see it, I have it out for an extended period of time, maybe a week, maybe 2. I know that by some haunters' standards, that's still woeful, but for me, it's quite a big deal. And every year I like to make it a little bit bigger, and it gets more and more a thing I enjoy doing. But a huge inspiration to me, a big part of why haunts became a thing that I was passionate about, was seeing other people's. If you're a haunter, if you like to think of yourself as a haunter and you enjoy putting on a haunt, part of being in that community is seeing other people's haunts and getting excited by other people's haunts and what other people do for haunts. For me, the biggest inspiration, for always when it comes to Halloween, comes from America, comes from the US. Because you guys, America, if there's any Americans watching, you just do Halloween right. That is how Halloween is supposed to be. Every shop full of Halloween stuff, dedicated Halloween stores like Spirit Halloween, and just the availability of stuff targeted at the Halloween market and then going to town on it. That's what Halloween's about for me. Going all out, making it as big and as good and as amazing as you possibly can. I would watch these Halloween haunters videos, and again and again and again, one family in particular would stand out. And they would just do Halloween on another scale, like epic scale. And if you're part of the haunter community, you probably know the name of this particular family, or the YouTube channel anyway. They go by the name of Hollywood Haunters, and they do the most amazing Halloween displays, haunts, whatever you want to call it. And it is just on another level, just unbelievable. What they can make, what they can do, what they achieve for Halloween is a dream. It really is. Before I gush too much about Hollywood Haunters, I thought what we'd do is we'd watch and react. I'll react to a video. I've seen this video before, but I haven't seen it for quite a long time. It's probably my favorite haunt they ever did. They've done lots of them, but this one in particular just struck a chord with me. So the video we're going to be watching is Haunted House Home Haunt, which I think they did in 2016, 2017, I'm not quite sure. The video we were going to watch was only released a year ago, but it was of a haunt that they did a few years previous. And what we're about to see it is the quintessential haunted house. It's amazing. So without any further ado, let's just get into it.
In neighborhoods across America, there's that one spooky house kids are afraid of. This is one of those houses.
I
Kids
mean,
playing in the street have lost
look at
numerous
that.
toys in this yard and have no intentions of retrieving them back. But on every Halloween night, after trick-or-treating, the children all go home to collect their
Of
jack-o'-lanterns
course.
and meet in front of this house. One by one, they dare each other to
I
place their
love
pumpkin
this
on the
story.
porch. The one who gets it highest up wins bragging rights as the coolest kid on the block until next year. This year, one of the kids got really brave and took his pumpkin all the way up to the attic,
Ooh.
but never came back.
Ah, never came back out. Yes, Hollywood Haunters. Yes! This is Halloween. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That is on another scale. Just everything. The lights, the physical building itself, the fog, the coming out of literally every orifice, the pumpkins lit. There's there's nothing to say. It's absolutely amazing. Look at that. Like some kind of weird secret laboratories in the basement. Look at the crackle paint. It's like hours of laborious painting. The little coffin details above the windows. It's like a haunter's dream. The fake cobweb is like on another scale. I wish my fake cobweb looked that good. If my fake cobweb looked that good, I'd keep it up all year. The lights, everything, it's all LEDs all the way around everything. That is amazing. The fountain. I mean, my God. To have a fountain. Amazing. Look at that. So there you've got it's like something's trying to come out of the ground, rustling the leaves. Awesome. Something's rustling the trash can. Some eyes or something glowing in the stack of logs. Amazing. The beauty of this as well is it's simple. It's not simple. It takes a lot of hard work to do this, but it's so beautifully put together that it looks simple. It just looks effortless. There's every detail has been thought through. There's like the creeper, like literally just pulling back a curtain. Just that. It doesn't have to be jumping out with a chainsaw. It's just that simple movement. It's just amazing. Skeleton in the window, creepy and scary. That's all you need. Lollipop in hand, trick or treater. This is the bit. The guy who's been dragged into the basement, holding a ball. Yeah. Skeletons, lights, the thunder, the lightning flashes. The rocking chair, again, simple but effective. The ghost in the window. Amazing. Skeleton reaching out. Even the plants, dead plants. It's like, let's just let a load of plants die for Halloween. And then we'll just, just to give it that look. Absolutely amazing. Skeleton, the boo, what do you call it, like pop-up guy. Simple. It's not simple, but it is simple, and it's effective because it's simple. And there's the pumpkin up in the attic, which ties back into the story of the kid taking the pumpkin up to the attic and never coming out. I mean, look at that. And that's it. So that was my reaction to Hollywood Haunters Haunted House, Home Haunted House. I can't remember what it's called, but that was on another level. I remember the first time I saw that video, I think the most amazing part about that is, the first time I saw that video is, I thought to myself, wow, if only I had a house that looked like that I could decorate for Halloween, because it's the epitome of what a haunted house should look like. I mean, I've got a tattoo, you can just about see the haunted house there at the top. It is what a haunted house should look like. And I was just like, how lucky they are. How lucky to have a house that looks like that you can decorate for Halloween. But then when I realised that they'd made all that, not a single bit of that haunt was there before. That every last inch of it was created for Halloween. That it was a complete facade in front of their actual house. My mind just was blown. I just couldn't believe it. That someone would go to that level of creativity and that amount of craftsmanship to build all of that from scratch, to add those details like the little coffin shapes above the window arches and the crackle paint that's on every surface of that house, the cobwebs, miles of cobwebs, the lights, the smoke, the lightning effects, the skeletons. And the thing about it is, the house is so well done and so well put together on its own that it doesn't even need the ghosts and the skeletons and the things popping up and stuff. On its own, as a standalone piece, it's a work of art. It's amazing. I could watch that video again and again, and every time it kind of gives me shivers, it gives me chills, because it is, for me, that's what a haunt, that's the ultimate goals of a haunter, to create something that isn't just, I've got a ghost, but to create something that is a working, beautiful piece of Halloween architecture. That if I was a kid walking down that street and I saw that, I think I'd just stand and stare at it. I'd be terrified of it and hypnotized by it all at once. And that's what it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to make you feel. That's what it's meant to make you want to do. And all I can say is, Hollywood Haunters, if you're watching this, you are the king and queen of Halloween, as far as I'm concerned. I love lots of different haunters. I watch lots of other haunters videos, and I draw inspiration from them all. But as far as I'm concerned, Hollywood Haunters is like way up there, number one. Their efforts, their attention to detail, and the fact they make everything themselves. There's not a single thing that they've just bought and stuck out. I mean, I love my animatronics, I love my haunt, and I appreciate everyone's haunts. The beautiful thing about Halloween is you can do what you want, how you want, and it's never wrong. But to see someone go in at that level and build everything from scratch and have it exactly how they imagine it, and everything from the plants and the dead undergrowth and the lights and the building itself, just on another level. And the ultimate Halloween haunt as far as I'm concerned. And though I can never ever replicate or even come close to achieving that with my haunt, the thought that someone out there can and does is enough just to give me joy. It really fills me with joy and amazement seeing things like that. And I just, well done, Hollywood Haunters. If you don't know Hollywood Haunters, follow them. Please go and like and subscribe to their page. Go and watch their videos, all their videos, because they're amazing what they do all year round, not just at Halloween, but at Halloween especially. I'll put the link to their page in the description. But if you have heard of Hollywood Haunters, I don't need to introduce them to you. I'm sure you're aware of them. I'm sure you've seen the amazing things that they do. And I'm just here fanboying because I absolutely adore them. And they are one of the biggest inspirations for me, probably many haunters as well, but for me certainly, seeing their level of craft and their level of artistry in what they do just for Halloween, it's a massive inspiration for me, and I adore them. So anyway, now I've had my little fanboy moment and we've watched that video together. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you agree with me that that's awesome. And if you've got other videos you'd like me to see and react to, let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section and I will definitely have a look. And yeah, I'm glad we're all getting ready for Halloween. I know it's only June, it's the middle of June, but I can feel Halloween. It's practically there. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, guys. Please like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you all soon. Keep it spooky. Bye.